First, what do we need? We need a hook in a bigger hook size. I will give you 4 different numbers of stitches for your neckline, and this neckline has to fit at least over your head. And the number of chains are between 48 stitches and 64 stitches. So you need a bigger hook size to match these numbers of stitches. I am using here a 6.5 millimeter. I think you can use about 5.5 to 8, but of course it also depends on how tight you are crocheting. But yeah, a little bit bigger hook size. Then of course yarn. I'm using this yarn, it's cotton, and it says it's for a 4 millimeter hook. So I'm using a bigger hook than recommended for the yarn because I want to have a dress for the summer which is light. So if I use a yarn for 6.5 millimeters, that would be very thick and heavy, and I don't want to have that. You can of course use a yarn that's for your hook size, but you can also use thinner yarn. You can even use thinner yarn that I am using, then it gets more lacy than my dress. Then you need 4 stitch markers and of course a needle to weave in your ends. As I already told you, I will show you 4 different numbers of stitches for your neckline, and we don't make a foundation chain but a single crochet chainless foundation. So I first will show you how we make this. We start with 2 chains, 1, 2, and then we insert the hook in the first chain we made, so the second from the hook, and at the tail, yarn tail end, the first stitch through both loops. Then we yarn over and pull the yarn through. So now we have 2 loops on the hook, and then we yarn over and pull it through 1 loop. So again, 2 loops on the hook, yarn over again, and now pull it through both loops. So this is the first stitch. Next stitch, we insert the hook on top of the previous stitch and through both loops again. So here on top and through both loops. Yarn over and pull through. 2 loops on the hook. Yarn over, pull through 1 loop, 2 loops on the hook, and yarn over, pull through both loops. This was the second stitch. And now again, for the next stitch, we insert the hook on top of the previous stitch through both loops. So here. And then yarn over, pull through. Yarn over, pull through 1 loop, yarn over, pull through both loops. And again, insert the hook on top of the previous stitch through both loops. Yeah. Yarn over, pull through. Yarn over, pull through 1 loop, yarn over, pull through 2 loops. And that is how it works for the whole chainless foundation. Always insert the hook, then pull through 1 and pull through 2. insert the hook on top, pull through one loop, pull through 2 loops. And now you can see here, these are our stitches. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 here, and this is where we crochet in later. But first, you make the whole chainless foundation with the number of stitches I will show you in a moment, and then we place the stitch markers. The first stitch marker for all your numbers of stitches is in the third stitch. So this is always from the yarn tail end. We start counting, so 1, 2, 3, and the third is always the first stitch marker. So here. And then, as I said, you also place your other 3 stitch markers, and then we can continue. I want to show you how you can continue if you have removed your hook from this. So you need your loop on the right side on the bottom and the yarn on top, and then you insert your hook from the bottom in this loop, pull it tight, and then you continue your next stitch here on top. So the hook is always from the bottom on the right side here, and the yarn is on top. As you can see now, I have my chainless foundation with 52 stitches, and I already placed my stitch marker. So this was the stitch marker in stitch number 3, and this are the 3 other stitch markers. So we have 4 stitch markers in total, and you already can see this, where the beginning and end of the row is, will be your back. Then we have 2 sleeves, and this is the front. So now we continue with our first row. So again, we insert the hook here from the bottom, the yarn is on top, and now we make a slip stitch in the very first stitch, so the yarn tail end in the first stitch, slip stitch, make sure nothing is twisted. So now we have a circle. Now we can work in the round. We make treble crochets. So first we make a stacked single crochet with 3 single crochets on top of each other. So this is the first treble crochet of the row. So we make in the first stitch a single crochet, and now the single crochet has these 2 legs, and we insert the hook in the left leg and make another single crochet on top. And then again the single crochet has 2 legs, and we insert the hook in the left leg and make another single crochet on top. So now we have 3 single crochets on top, and this is our first treble crochet of the row. Then we make a mesh, so we chain 1 and make a treble crochet, so yarn over twice and skip 1 stitch. So this was the first where the treble treble crochet is in, so we skip 1 and we insert the hook in the next stitch. This is the stitch marker stitch here, and make a treble crochet. So we make increases here where the stitch markers are. So we chain 2 here and make a treble crochet again in the stitch marker hole stitch. So we have now two treble crochet in the stitch marker stitch. We remove the stitch marker and place it between these 2 treble crochet, so in the chain 2 hole. It's now the stitch marker. And then we chain 1, skip 1 stitch and make a treble crochet in the next. Again, chain 1, skip 1 stitch and treble crochet in the next stitch. Chain 1, skip 1 stitch and treble crochet in the next stitch. Chain 1, skip 1 stitch and treble crochet in the next stitch. So this is again a stitch marker stitch, so we need another increase here, a stitch marker stitch. So we chain 2 here and make a treble crochet again in the stitch marker stitch. So then we remove the stitch marker as we did with the first stitch marker stitch and place it here between the 2 treble crochet. Then we continue as before, chain 1, skip 1 stitch and treble crochet in the next stitch. Chain 1, skip 1 stitch and treble crochet in the next stitch. And this is how it works until the next stitch marker. So always chain 1, skip 1 stitch and treble crochet in the next stitch. So now I have a treble crochet in the next stitch marker stitch, and so we make another increase here, chain 2 and treble crochet again in the same stitch. Remove the stitch marker, place it between the 2 stitches here, and then continue with chain 1, skip 1 stitch and treble crochet in the next stitch. And this is the way we continue until the end of the row. So chain 1, skip 1 stitch, treble crochet in the next stitch and make another increase here at the last stitch marker stitch. It's here. So chain 2, treble crochet again in the stitch marker stitch and remove the stitch marker, place it in the hole between the stitches and then chain 1 and skip 1 stitch, treble crochet in the next stitch until the end of the row. We have 1 stitch left here, so we make a last chain and then we close the row with a slip stitch in the first stitch, so in the stacked single crochet. So now the row is complete. Then we turn after each row, we turn, and now we make a stacked single crochet with 3 single crochets in the stacked single crochet of the previous row. So insert the hook and make a single crochet, then again insert the hook in the left leg, make a single crochet on top, and insert the hook in the left leg and single crochet on top. So then the next row is chain 1, skip the chain here and treble crochet in the treble crochet. Chain 1, skip the chain and treble crochet in the treble crochet. Chain 1, skip the chain and treble crochet in the treble crochet. And we continue this until the stitch before the stitch marker. Always chain 1 and then treble crochet in the next treble crochet. So now this is my treble crochet just before the stitch marker hole here, and now I chain 1 and treble crochet in the stitch marker hole. Then I chain 2 and treble crochet again in the stitch marker hole. Then I remove the stitch marker from the previous row and place it in this chain 2 hole here I just made. Here, now stitch marker is here. And then continue as before, I chain 1 and make a treble crochet in the next treble crochet. So this is how my increase at the corner now looks. And then again as before, chain 1 and treble crochet in the next treble crochet. Chain 1, treble crochet in the next treble crochet. And then again, here is the next stitch marker, so treble crochet in the treble crochet just before the stitch marker hole here, and then chain 1, treble crochet in the stitch marker hole, chain 2 and treble crochet again in the stitch marker hole, and then remove the stitch marker and place it in this chain 2 hole, here, and then chain 1 and treble crochet in the next treble crochet, chain 1, treble crochet in the next treble crochet. So this is how it works until the end of the row. Chain 1 and treble crochet in the next treble crochet, and in the stitch marker hole you make the treble crochet in the treble crochet just before the hole, then chain 1 and then treble crochet, chain 2, treble crochet again in the hole and place the stitch marker between these two, and then continue as before, chain 1, treble crochet, chain 1, treble crochet, and this is how it works until the end of the row. So this is my last stitch marker hole, again triple crochet in the stitch marker hole, chain 2, triple crochet again in the stitch marker hole, remove the stitch marker and place it in the chain 2 hole, chain 1, triple crochet in the next triple crochet, and then here is already my stacked single crochet at the beginning of the row, so I make chain 1 and make a slip stitch in the stacked single crochet to finish the row. Now the next row is the same row as the previous row, so we turn again after every row, make a stacked single crochet with 3 single crochets in the first stitch or in the stacked single crochet of the previous row, so 3 single crochets on top of each other, chain 1 and treble crochet in the next treble crochet, chain 1, treble crochet in the next treble crochet. This is treble crochet before the next stitch marker hole, so we chain 1 and treble crochet in the stitch marker hole, we chain 2 and treble crochet again in the stitch marker hole, then remove the stitch marker and place it in this chain 2 hole you just made, and chain 1 and treble crochet and the next treble crochet. And this is how it works until the end of the row, so always chain 1 and treble crochet in the next stitch, in the next treble crochet, and you make this increase in the stitch marker holes and place the stitch marker in your new chain 2 hole, and at the end of the row you chain 1 and make a slip stitch in the stacked single crochet, turn and make another row in the same way, and you continue this until the corners reach the beginning of your armpit. I will show you a photo and then we can continue and close the corners under the arms. So we make the armhole and the body, and when we make this we will add another row of treble crochet, so make it just until the beginning of your armpit, otherwise it will become a very wide armhole. Now I have a length that reaches my armpit, so I can connect it under my arms. So this is the end of the last row, so turn and then the stacked single crochet in the stacked single crochet of the previous row with 3 single crochets as before, and then chain 1, treble crochet in the next treble crochet, chain 1, triple crochet in the next triple crochet. So it's now the same as the previous rows until the stitch marker. So this is the last treble crochet before the first stitch marker. So here's the stitch marker hole, and now chain 1 and triple crochet in the stitch marker. And now you have to make a chain under your arm before you connect it with the other corner. This has to be an odd number of stitches and at least one stitch. So one chain or any other odd number of chains. You have to try it on if the armhole fits for you, and if not, try just another odd number of stitches. So I'm trying 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then a treble crochet in the next stitch marker hole. So here. Now this is your armhole, and you have to try it on. I prefer to make another chain and then treble crochet in the next treble crochet, and then try it on if it fits, and if it doesn't fit, you have to make another odd number of stitches, and then you can continue. And I'm trying it on now to find out my number of stitches. So 7 chains was the perfect number for me, and so I continued to make chain 1 and treble crochet in the next treble crochet as the previous rows, and until the next stitch marker. So this is the triple crochet before the next stitch marker here, stitch marker hole, and now the same as the first armhole. So chain 1 and triple crochet in the stitch marker hole, and then make again the same number of chains as your first armhole. So I had 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then treble crochet in the last stitch marker hole. And now this is your second armhole here. And then continue, chain 1, triple crochet in the next triple crochet, chain 1, triple crochet in the next triple crochet until the end of the row. So I'm here at the end of the row as before, chain 1 and slip stitch in the stacked single crochet, and then turn, stacked single crochet with 3 single crochets in the first stitch, chain 1 and triple crochet in the first triple crochet, and continue this until the stitch before your chain under the arm. So now this is the last triple crochet before the chain. If you only have one chain, it's super simple because you chain 1 and triple crochet in the next triple crochet, which is the one after the armhole. So this is, your chain is not here, it's only one stitch, so it's the same as you would continue if there wasn't this chain under the arm. But I have a chain here, so I chain 1 and then I make a triple crochet in So I skip one stitch and make a triple crochet in the next stitch, as we did at the beginning with our chainless foundation. Chain one and skip one stitch and triple crochet in the next stitch. Chain one, triple crochet, skip one, triple crochet in the next stitch. Chain one, skip one, and then when I skip one, the next is already the triple crochet after the armhole. So it should fit that you here, if you skip the last stitch, then your next triple crochet is in the first triple crochet after the armhole. So now you have this triple crochet on your chain, and then you continue as before. Chain one, and triple crochet in the next triple crochet. Chain one and triple crochet in the next triple crochet, and this for the whole row, and the same with the other chain under your other armhole. It works the same as this, and so you continue like this until the end of the row. Now I'm here at the end of this row. Again, as before, chain one and slip stitch in the stacked single crochet. And from now it's super easy. You have to turn after every row, and now you repeat this row we are now making. You make the stacked single crochet with 3 single crochets on top of each other, and then chain one, triple crochet in the next triple crochet, chain one, triple crochet in the next triple crochet, and that's it. You make this for the whole row until the last stitch, and last stitch you make a chain and slip stitch in the stacked single crochet, turn, make the stacked single crochet with 3 single crochets, chain one, triple crochet in the next triple crochet, and it's always the same. So super easy now. But if you want to make it perfect for your body shape, then you can work with increases and decreases. I will show you. So try it on, always try it on, and then you can see, do you need it wider or not so wide, and then you can make increases and decreases. If you want to make it wider, you can make an increase. So you make this triple crochet in the triple crochet, chain one, make a triple crochet in the hole, chain one, and triple crochet in the next triple crochet. So now you have an increase. So here was one hole, and you have 2 holes now, and we work 2 triple crochet in the next row. So this is an increase. A decrease, for this you crochet 2 triple crochets together. So you have the chain one, then start a triple crochet until you have 2 loops on your hook, then again start the next triple crochet until you have 3 loops on your hook, and then crochet this together and make another regular chain 1 and triple crochet to show you. So now you can see here this was your regular hole, and now you have here 2 triple crochet and here then only 1. In the next row, so here, here and here, so there was 3 and then there will be 2. So this is a decrease. What you have to keep in your mind if you make increases or decreases is where you make them. If you want to make 2 decreases or increases in one row, I recommend to make it on both sides under your armholes. So these are the armholes, and on both sides, because then you can't see it, or not so obviously. This is when you make 2. If you want to make 1 increase or decrease in a row, I recommend to make it, this is my back here, so this was the beginning here, so this is my back where the row starts and ends here. On the back, somewhere in the middle of the back, I recommend to make 1 increase or decrease somewhere here, so not in the middle of the front because you will see it. And with increases and decreases you can make your shape how you need it. And that's it for so far. So you continue your rows with chain 1 and triple crochet until you have your desired length, and then we make a row of single crochet at the end, and I will show you. I would like to show you my increases and decreases. Of course, you have to make it for your body shape and for your fit, but I would like to show you my increases and decreases. I made them all on both sides under the arm, so always symmetrical on both sides. This here is under the arm, the chain under the arm, and then it's my chest area, and then I have here a decrease between my chest and my waist. It's 1 decrease on both sides. And then a few rows later I have increases. I have a lot of increases after my waist for my hips. So where are they? Here. You can see them here and here, 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 here again, all increases. And then there are a few rows where are no increases and decreases. My hips area is this. And then after my hips I have a few decreases. I have to search them here, here and here and here. These are decreases so that after my hips it gets a little bit tighter towards the end of the skirt part, that this is not too wide. So yeah, these are my increases and decreases. So I'm now here at the end of my last row, so I have my desired length and this is my last row. I make a slip stitch as always and turn. And now we make a row of single crochet for a little bit thicker edge here. So chain 1, and then we make a single crochet in every chain hole and in every triple crochet. So the first is in the stacked single crochet, so single crochet here, and then a single crochet in the chain hole, and a single crochet in the triple crochet, and now always single crochet in the chain hole, single crochet in the triple crochet, single crochet in the chain hole, single crochet in the triple crochet, and this is how it looks. And we make this for the whole row and finish the row with a slip stitch. So I'm now here at the end of the row. I make a single crochet in the last hole, and now I make a slip stitch in the first single crochet, and then I can fasten off. So I finished my edge at the end of the dress, and now we make the same, a row of single crochet at our armholes. I have already a row of single crochets here at one armhole, and now I show you how we make this, and then you can make this row on both armholes. So need my other armhole, and now we have to attach our yarn. And I will attach it at the bottom of my armhole. Just have to find it. This is the bottom of my armhole. I will attach it on my chain under the armhole. If you don't have a chain under your armhole or just one stitch, then you can connect it or attach it here or here at the beginning or end of the chain. But I have more than one chain here, so I attach it in the middle. And make a single crochet. And now again a single crochet in the hole, a single crochet in the chain where the triple crochet is, a single crochet in the chain, a single crochet here in this chain with the triple crochet, and then we have this triple crochet here, and we make 3 single crochets around, so in the hole of this triple crochet. So 3 triple crochets here, and then there is this stitch where we make the increase here, and we make 2 double crochets in that hole here, and now we have again the same as at the end of the dress, so we make a single crochet in the triple crochet and a single crochet in the hole. Now I'm again here at the other corner at the bottom of the armhole. So here is my increase stitch, the last of my sleeve. So again here 2 stitches in that hole, Now the triple crochet, the length of the triple crochet, 3 single crochets in that hole here, and now we have the chain under the arm, so a single crochet here in the corner and in the hole in the chain with the triple crochet in it and in the hole, and now we are back where we started, and so we make a slip stitch in that stitch, and then we can fasten off. I already have now my both armholes with a row of single crochet, but you repeat this at the other armhole, and then congratulations, your dress is finished.